You know, it always looks so nice at the gauntlet during the night hours. So, the world switch thing was today. Probably not going to be doing too much with it myself, but I mean, that's exciting. I see how that's really cool for a lot of people. Okay. Let's get it all started. I'm gonna be doing a handful of things today. Oh man, I don't know why I feel like that's so funny. She left her character like looking at me, so. Zombie, what's up? You'll do Orban? Cool. I'd like to have you. I was just laughing about how your character, you left him like, you left her staring at my little guy, so every time I jump, she's like moving her head up and down. It sounds fun though. I'd like to have you. How are you today, Zombie? And how was the, what is today? Tuesday. Also, what's that world switch thing like? I saw that it shows up like a party finder. Not even. Oh, okay, you got like 5 minutes. It's all good. Okay, just let me know when you're all good, and then I'll through the, well, I don't have to really do a party finder. I can get us in there after that, though. I'm sure, with it being Tuesday and the world switch thing, so sounds weird. Yeah, I bet it's not going to be much of a problem to get in there tonight, which is a good thing, a really good thing. I'm glad that it was good. Definitely always awesome to hear. So, something I'm gonna be working on soon. It's not gonna be tonight. Eventually, I'm gonna be trying to get the streams on Facebook as well. As long as maybe I can get in touch with like the people, the streaming service that I use to actually like split things out that enables me to use YouTube, did it backwards, but it doesn't matter. YouTube and Twitch, they also have a branch for it so I could use Facebook, so I'd be on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the exact same time. But the way that they've got things set up, it's like it's there, like I could do it on my personal Facebook page, but not the Tonberry Disciple Facebook page, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but I'm sure, and hopefully I can get in touch with them and we'll get it all figured out. I'd really like to open up that window a little bit too. It's been fun doing everything with Twitch and of course everything here with YouTube, but Facebook too, man, it's crazy to think. It'd be really crazy managing all that chat, but I think I could do it. Ori, hey, how you been, Ori? How was your, Tuesday? Also glad to hear from you. So should I go ahead and throw us in the duty finder now? Or do you still need a minute? I hope we have some good luck. 252, not too bad. Could have been a little bit better. Love seeing those 10,000s. Glad to see a 10,000, I should say. Not bad, just been busy, and YouTube is not letting you know when you're live lately. Honestly, if you ever have a excuse me, if you ever have a problem, one thing I've been doing a lot lately is posting the link in the Discord chat. So just, you know, if you wanted to get it on that, it's like an extra level, like oh shit, Minato's here. But, nice. But yeah, another thing that you could do if you did want to go through and get in on the Discord and everything, another option that you have, on YouTube, just like, you have that little bell for the notifications, just unclick it, then click it again, and it's just like something with their system that keeps messing up with a lot of people. Sometimes you might even get the notification after the stream, which is a big thing that happens. You're good? Okay. Man, Minato, you need to get on the chat on YouTube. He'd probably like to go with us. Maybe. Joined. Sweet. What's up, Minato? Do you want to actually get in on Oribon Monastery with me and Zombie? I was hoping you'd get in here. I'm still on Prommel, or did you get moved? No, I'm still on Prommel, yeah. On Prommel on the Ultras data center. Or, yeah. I can't. My brain's broken. But yeah, that's like the best ways to know. You ready, by the way? Okay, good deal. But yeah, that's like the best ways to actually fix that problem, is to just like re-ding that bell, or again, you know, you can get on the Discord channel if you want. Like, honestly, it's a pretty, well, I don't know, we've got some wild days, I guess, so where the conversations lead, but what's the requirement? You'll hop on, let me a character and come say hi? That'd be cool if you wanted. That's the cool thing about the world visit thing that I've noticed lately. Is just that right there. I know Zombie had actually said that she was kind of playing around with it earlier. And what just happened? You came back a ghost man. Ugh. Choco, this is never working. I don't know what. She tries it at least once a night. Like, there's like a small space right here beside me. There's actually a lot of space beside me, but just this one particular small space. I've been using this thing. It kind of like keeps the green screen a little even. Like, I mean, it's literally just fine where it's at, but it just helps out and kind of keeps the reality from fading in a little bit. And so I've been trying to work with that, but it just leaves such a small space right here, and she wants to get right into it. It's so uncomfortable. Queen, hello. I should have said hello there like you did. Hello there. I don't hear that often, but hello. Hello to you as well. Killed you. Hey. Thank you so much for following over on Twitch. But Steven, what's up? You had the wrong weapon equipped. It's all good. It's all good. We'll get in there eventually. Waiting on some tanks. Don't actually think there's anything I can do right now. Later I might come back here. Man. I can't actually travel out of here that easy though. Can you go to the goblet, Minato? Liking the new update so far. Also, how am I to not? As far as the update goes, there's really not a lot that has affected me personally, to be honest with you. I think it's cool though. I like the idea. I mean, Minato's here. That's really awesome. Minato nods. Okay, I'm actually gonna go to the free company. It's just like, it's so dark and gloomy in the gold saucer. I like it a lot. I love the gold saucer. I'm here every day. But I don't really stay that often. Although back when I first started grinding MGP back in the day, holy hell, I was there a lot, so kind of burnt myself out. Re-queue us? Really? What happened? It's looking like I need to re-queue. Huh. Shit. Couldn't find the free company house? Lucky you can travel to Rez's place. Oh, that is cool. I can find you really quick. I've actually been practicing running to Rez's place. I've gotten pretty good at it. Re-queue again? We're already up. It's right there. Wait, how is it that you can travel to Rez's place? Magic. What's not to like about the update? Square Enix straight up giving us permission to DDoS them and all. I wonder how, like, fragile this system's really gonna be. Like, it's a big thing. The frailty. It would suck for people to, like, switch to other servers and then just kick everybody off the server immediately. Although, the closer towards Shadowbringers we get, that's where I'm really wondering. Like, they picked the worst time ever to, like, let us, I'm gonna put that out there, stress test it. Like, just slide the, oh, it's all good, sorry. As well, on my behalf. But, you're on his friend list? That's why? Are you not my friend in this game? We definitely are. We gotta be. This is the easiest way to get to the free company house from Rez's place. Jumping off a bunch of shit. Go into their yard. That's really not part of it. That was an accident. And we're there. That was always my favorite line. Call me crazy. I know there's a lot of good ones, but in the original Dumb and Dumber movie with Jim Carrey and I forget the other guy's name, when they get to Aspen and all he's just said, he's just, we're there. It has become the best thing to say At any moment when you reach your destination, at any given time, just we're there. It's never gonna lose. It's in the brain for a lifetime. Unrelated question: are you a natural redhead? Sorry, love my hair. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've actually, fun fact, never have dyed my hair. It's not really red. It's more of a brown. But it has its red hints, especially in the lot. My mother actually has red hair, so hence the red like hints in the red beard. But out of the lot, it's much more dark, I promise. But thank you so much. But yeah, fun fact, I've never actually done anything to my hair. Never dyed it. No reason, really. I guess I'm just boring like that. I'm just... Oh! It happened! Maybe just to me. I don't really know. But it threw me out real fucking quick. Maybe I'll still be there. Steven called it! We're gonna have this for a few days. Stress test it for us. The only stress test is the players getting stressed. There's somebody out there reeing so loud right now. They're hitting the octaves with that re. It's so loud, I would say. I think it was just me. Maybe a handful of others. Maybe that person too. I don't know, but it wasn't everybody. That is for certain. That was interesting. Yep. To say the least. Oh, don't worry, Ori. Notbot's just so frugal. You can re as hard as you want out here. But just, if it's too many E's, it clips Notbot. You should just, like, do the re, but do R space, and do the spaces between the E's. That might actually throw him off. Mega re. Going to log off for the night. Just finished the story. You have a good rest of the night. Oh, just finished the story. Awesome. That sounds really amazing, Queen. I'm so glad that you came in. Glad to have you on the stream, and I hope you have a great night, no doubt. It's also, I mean, it's an exciting thing to be at the end of the story, to just do all in-game content. It's a lot of fun. But again, thank you so much for stopping in, and I hope you have a great night. Oh, it's about to do it again. His moves completely stopped. I was like, oh no, this is signs that shit's about to go down again. I hope that's not like a constant thing. Like, I really do hope that they get a pretty quick fix on that shit. Because it'll make just doing content like this so much harder. And like, could you think of like going through Thunder God with lag? Couldn't do it. Not Butt's trap card. Thunder caught in lag is savage mode. Yeah. Ugh. I gotta commit to it at that point. Can't get out of it. Gotta commit now. I don't know. It's like the weirdest thing to yell at a fuzz. Like, what's this? Oh, it was almost a good save. Still got me. Ah! He's at 34%. We're almost there. He sees you! Get away from me! That would be so terrible.
Let this be your final testament.
Ooh, what's this? We're gonna be part of the 1% somehow. You know, this is the first time in this game where I can say paralysis saved my life. That's legit, it did. What the fuck? Ah! Ah! Making The Last of Us Survival Mode your business! Nice, Chaz. That's awesome. Glad to hear. How are you tonight? Sounds really well so far. Sorry I was a little late. I've been trying to stay a little focused. That I just don't want that lag to hit again and then me just be standing there. Yes. Oh, did somebody leave? Rescue for hugs. I feel like that's the shirt that you kind of want the person in the back of an ambulance to have on. Like, you wake up and they'll, like, their shirt says, "I'll rescue you for hugs." Like, instantly, you're gonna think, well, that's weird, but that's some cheap currency. I imagine after waking up, after being unconscious, you'd just be naturally delirious. I could be wrong. I wonder if that was hard to say in the recording studio. Like, I wonder how many times she had to say it before she just really got it right. Because she says it really fast with a lot of, like, emotion into it, for real. Chill, Choco. Get a chill. Ah!
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Ah, shit.
7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold. Yet at the end of the broken path lie death, and death alone!
Phew. Got a little spooky. Going good? Here just working on the platinum trophy. I'm okay. I'm very tired for some reason today. I got a really good day at work. But I just feel tired. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be on here for a while still. Like, I'm not logging off right after Orban. Nothing like that. Definitely want to get some Seiryu in tonight. I want to be on for a while, chat about some stuff. But man, I gotta tell you, today I feel the fatigue, which is a great thing if, like, you have a job And, like, you ever just want to impress your boss, but at the same time, tell him to, like, you know, bro, take it easy. I've had a day. Like, tell them that. You're like, I had a great day, but I'm just straight feeling the fatigue. They will look at you, and they will probably be like, man. They'll probably say, why don't you take it a little easy? And if they do, you already got your first steps.
If they are to flourish, have you the faith to do as much?
I don't know. Lady, you're asking too many questions. Uh-oh. Getting a little spooky.
Oh, divine light, send us from our sins! Gaze deep into the light! They who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination has come!
Ruination has come! Actually, at least the party that we're in, like, not just our party, but all three alliances seem to be doing pretty well.
On guard!
I've lost this sword battle, for I only have a book. I would hate getting put in that situation. Fighting somebody with a sword with a book? Now that's real torture. But sir, you only have a book. Think about the finesse it would take to really take that person down. Like, I could see how you could do it if it was a thick book. I mean, it'd have to be a really thick book for it to work out, like dictionary thick or phone book thick. If you know what a phone book is, thick kind of thing. Like, if it's too thin, I feel like a sword might go through a book, like a phone book, actually. So it would have to be like, yeah, let's go back to the dictionary, but like, definitely hardback. And maybe if you could manage to actually close the blade, if you had the right timing, you could possibly close that blade into the book and maybe throw the sword away and then hit them with the book. That's like the only way I see that really working. And still, there's certain stipulations that would have to be met in order for that to really go down as planned properly. 9 times out of 10 though, it is not gonna end well. Like, let's take for example just the swords you see like characters like the Dark Knight uses within the game. Or maybe that warrior's axe. Fuck that. Book loses any given day. The pen is mightier than the sword. Ooh. Phone books, do they still exist? To be honest with you, that's a hard one for me to answer. I don't really know myself. I just naturally assume they probably do at some places. Maybe like a doctor's office. I mean, that's appropriate. Maybe you don't know your relative's number and you just had your eyes dilated and you're like, I do not need to drive home right now. That'd be like the proper time and proper place for one. If you're, you know, don't have a cell phone, which honestly, I've seen hobos with cell phones, homeless people, I should say. I don't know if that's that's actually a bad term to use. It's such an odd time we live in now. But yes, I've seen homeless with cell phones. So with the internet capabilities, these homeless people have fucking Facebooks. I mean, like, that's the reality we live in. No, no. Could you think if somebody really had that turn of phrase, like, let's say in the future, where nobody's using pens anymore, and nobody's using swords anymore, so they're like doing statistic evidence to send a guy back in time, and it's like, here's your weapon, and he goes, what's this device? They call it a pen. In days of old, they said the pen was mightier than the sword, so when you are in dire need, pull this puppy out. And he's like, cool, a device from the past that'll help me out of any situation that involves a sword. Oh, until he comes across a sword. I heard this in reference. On guard, good sir. Oh, man. I can only imagine the audacity that he would have to actually have to pull out a pin. No, for real. That would be an odd point of view to look at that from. For some reason, that's what popped into my head. Oh, a sword have you? Well, looky here. Savage raid boss. Stab him in the eye. That's close to kill shot. That might do some real damage. At least he can't hit you with a sword.
I am Count Sinolfus Orlando.
Hey, Orlando.
Your journey ends here.
It's been like a week. I refuse to call this guy by all of his other tiers. It's either Thunder God or Orlando. Wouldn't even put his accent into it. No Orlando around here.
With corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Is a sword. You can do these unlimited times also. Uh-oh.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance
Making mashed potatoes at 10:30 at night.
mine enemies and tears their flesh.
Laugh is weird. Hey, you know? Sometimes I think it happens with every person where they're just like, you know what? I want some mashed potatoes, damn it. And sometimes, you know, if you really want to have them, you just gotta go mash those potatoes.
In its loveless embrace, the gods will not be watching.
You know, that's a really cool food, actually, as well. Mashed potatoes, there's so many different ways that people do it. You really wouldn't think there would be,
Heavy on a head
but there is.
such is poor cover for when the heavens
A lot of people leave the skin on. A lot of people take it off. A lot of people would never imagine the option of leaving the skin on. I mean, some people put bacon bits in it, some people put cheese in it, some people put heavy cream, some people like it chunky, some people like it really, really creamy.
Swift and final.
Ah!
Its bite as cold as steel.
Like, my favorite way, actually, to eat mashed potatoes is like the most unhealthy possible way you could think of eating them. Like, I like that whole unhealthy non-yards you gotta go down to get there. Like, when you put in, like, the bacon bits, the cheese, of course, you know me, sour cream, Another cheese rant? Not right now. Not right now, but no promises for later. Riz, what's up? What about potatoes? Just talking about like all the different ways to have mashed potatoes. But now, I'm thinking outside the box. Think of all the different ways to have potatoes. Man. It was there for the cheese rant. Oh, I've had a few. Oh, there's not just one cheese rant. There's been many of cheese rants. I mean, it's really just one of those things that I could endlessly talk about. Like, for days. Days. I won't do it this time. Not right now. Oh, wow.
I have been called the God of Thunder. You will now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now the scales will tip.
Honestly, that's just me with food in general, I think. I think I could endlessly rant upon food all day long. It's a huge thing between just preference and culture.
Come, show me more. Escape is not so easily granted. Were you expecting a modicum of rust? You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
So I've only heard really good things about the new Mortal Kombat game today. Actually, I heard a lot yesterday too, but on top of that, just today, its actual technical release date, or I guess was yesterday now, I can't even say that, but yeah, I've heard it's been doing really well.
They who dwell aloft have spoken.
It's insane.
Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come.
Ooh, I was a little close on that one, and that one killed me. Shit. Well, shit. We gotta get in there, Ori. We gotta get that friend request sent out there sometime.
The strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
Please look forward to it. I am probably dead. That person is Minato, and it looks like he's dancing. Whoa! So much shit happened in like 5 seconds. Oh, we were gonna cascade and die upon each other. That went horrible. The random lag, it just really became savage over here now.
Hark! The scream
Ah!
of ruin rise above the storm's discord. Shudder not in her endless cold.
I wonder where that link to his channel is. Oh no! The fear!
Come, show me more.
More. He sounds so creepy when he does that. Not like that laugh it off creepy, but like that ooh.
Piteous display.
Like even when that guy voiced that, like they were probably in the studio like, ooh. More. Ugh. We're gonna leave it. Believe me, but you've just haunted us all. Our nightmares
Expecting a modicum of rust.
are tainted.
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
MK11's awesome, but it's getting hammered for all the microtransactions. Really?
Escape is not so easily granted.
I mean, at this point with games like that, you kind of gotta expect it right off the bat. Like, when me and a friend of mine at my job is actually playing it,
It is time.
and
Farewell.
he's been kind of like filling me in with some new changes and stuff because I'm not gonna be able to get it for a little bit, just some personal reasons. Plus, I'm gonna be getting Days Gone, and really want to stream that this weekend. And I did a little teeter of one or the other, and you know, initially chose to do not Mortal Kombat, but Days Gone instead. So Mortal Kombat's definitely put on hold for me, but he's been like filling me in with some like details on stuff. But one of the things that we had noticed, like even before the game's release, was the character roster. I mean, it's the same thing they did since Non, which you know they're gonna do it again. It's a huge money scale system, where they release the base game, release DLC with other characters, other arenas, and then later on down the road when the game kind of starts to die down, they release a collector's edition, or maybe a Game of the Year edition with like all the DLC, or the XL edition like they did with Mortal Kombat 10. And I mean, I knew it was gonna happen anyway. It's become a standard on games like that. It's one of the reasons why I haven't really bought into them as much lately as I used to back in the day. Not on my streaming, just a personal gaming preference. I'm not really big on competitive games anyway. But when the competitive games hit like competitive pricing as well, not just the gameplay itself, I kind of start losing my interest in a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it was a big move I saw from Mortal Kombat 11 right off the bat, with just like the lack of characters, like Reptile. That's a big one. A lot of people were upset he's not in base game. You know he's gonna be DLC later on. Rain, a very, very typical one. I don't really know if he's in the game. I'm just using him for example now. But Rain, another really big one that they love to do that with.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you. Kneel before me.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Denizens of the Abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
Oh, fuck. Ah!
Denizens of the Abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
This shit gets fucking wild over here.
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath. Death awaits defiance.
No. Yes. Oh, get out of that thing. Ah! Fucking prevailing currents. They didn't prevail too well for me. Their name is broken. Don't hate me for waiting just a tick.
Bear your steel.
Maybe I should have waited another second as well.
Simmer as the light of life before rising to the heavens in a cleansing conflagration of divine benevolence.
Huh. I feel like I'm going through some lag. This is scary. Oh, yeah. Definitely going through some lag. Oh, man. This is too scary. I'm afraid to jump out of the bubble, and I'm afraid to stay in it. I wonder how good these characters would be at a Scrabble. Well, they're like Saiyans out here, some shit. Oh, yeah, I saw it happening. Man, that's gonna be the biggest downfall. I hope they can actually get all of this sorted out a lot better. I feel like this is gonna be a big thing with the game right now. It was just, probably this too, with everybody getting thrown out so much. Like, you gotta hate it. It's like, obviously my character is not logged in, he's right here. Right, lagging right there is terrifying. Oh, I would rather have the lag there than technically Thunder God. But yeah, it's definitely not pleasant. I hate that it's even happening. Oh man. She's still talking. What the fuck happened? Did we all die? I hear a lot of yas. Maybe they're just struggling out there. I'm alive! Ah! Oh, did we have to start over?
Your very soul shall not
That's not cool, Square Enix. We were so far.
kneel before me.
I wonder if you say Square Enix 3 times if they'll show up. Probably not.
Denizens of the Abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
Yeah, at least it looks like it's going pretty quick.
Bend to my will.
Oh, man. Wrong. Nope, right way. I'm glad it didn't actually start the fight over, too. I was a little sad there at first. I was like, ugh. So that's a good thing. Oh, man.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you. Your very soul shall not escape my wrath. I see it now, in you.
Oh, God. I am super duper dead. No? Maybe not. Woo! That's how you party right there. Good deal. It was pretty weird. You haven't noticed many connection issues on the ether? The party finder is absolutely broken. That sucks. I'm glad we made it through here. I was a little afraid. I'm not gonna lie. So far the only issues I've got disconnected twice, and I would blame it on anything but the connection issues. But I'm still streaming. Believe me, if the internet's bad, stream goes down before the game does. I've encountered that problem too many times. I'm never gonna get that thing. Lately, my roll for anything has just been fucking god-awful. Craving a grilled bacon and cheese sandwich. Oh man, that does sound amazing. I'm really hungry right now too. Like I haven't had any food in a few hours, so I'm pretty damn hungry. That sounds really amazing. You love the dungeon? Running Orbon Monastery is a lot of fun. I actually liked all the whole chapters they did with the whole Evil East sector there. Loved it so much. But that did actually take just a little bit. Let me take a very quick restroom break. When I come back, we can get started with some Seiryu stuff. Minato, would you like to go? Zombie. I don't know what your item level situation is on that. I don't know if you'd want to go or not. But give me just a moment, and I'll be right back. And Rez up there, that Suzaku mount. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are.
This is what you call. Yeah, I don't really. I was gonna try to think of something funny. I've got nothing on my mind. I'm so tired, so hungry. Pass on Snake, boy. I feel you. Need the Eureka mount. I need a lot of that Eureka stuff too, but the only thing that prevents me from doing it is doing it. The Nier's gonna be like, I'm interested as well. I still need to actually play that game also. Hello. So, Rez, you want in on it? You want to get on some Seiryu? Ori, okay. Minato over here trying to toss me. You know you want it. You know you want this. That was actually meant to send you a friend request, but if you want to run some Seiryu with us, that's cool too. I don't mind the company, sure. Okay, Rez. Where are you at? I know you're over there. Can I click on you from here? We got a full carload of people here. Look at his face. Look at whose face? Rez's face? Perfect timing. The mount? Oh. All the pretty mounts you don't have. I thought it was funny how when I looked at Rez's character, how it perfectly did the chin thing. Zombie's character defies all laws of physics. That is the face of nightmares. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you would have told me, imagine before they made live action Pokemon what I thought they might have looked like, that's it. This is like Ditto that tried to change into Lapras and Articuno at the same time. And it's like, I'm gonna be a legendary. Oh, look, Lapras. And then this came out. Also, it kind of looks like Quagsar's face. Not too pretty. Damn, look! Watch Rez's character. He braces for the jump. He hangs on like, oh, what's this crazy motherfucker doing? It's a Manton, or whatever his name was. I think that might have been it. The one with like Remoraid always lurking. Ah, Zombie's got the Fenrir. What is the thing that plays with Fenrir out there? I've wondered for a long time now. The motorcycle. Yeah, no, I wish that it was obtainable without having to pay, honestly. I'm definitely gonna end up buying it when it's on sale. I'm gonna be one of those cheapskates. You love the bike? It is nice. You need a vehicle? Do you not have the Jimmy Neutron thing? You can go right into the stars for your candy bars with this thing. Falcon. This definitely counts as a car. Oh, the cloud! If only. I need the Nimbus. That's actually a good one to actually have. The Gilded. It's one of those mounts that's definitely easier said than done to get. You gotta be a pretty damn good Samaritan to get that thing. An Ixion. I can't ever get the Ixion, I can't ever get the Ixion thing to ever pop. Never that lucky. Alright, let's go ahead and get this party fonder up and ready. Oh shit, did Seiryu get taken off? Oh shit, it did! Okay. Alright. Seiryu's off the high-end duty list now. Sweet. You need the XI more, Tom, for the melt? Yeah, see, with Ixion with me, I can't ever, like, I'm never lucky enough while it's going down to actually jump in on it. Which is an insane thing to say or think, but it's totally true. The Goobu. I am actually moments from the Goobu. I've just gotta finish the Sylphs. I just, no kidding. It is my least favorite, Beast Trap quest I've ever done. Period. I'm almost there. That says a lot. It's not fun. I don't know how so many people back in the day managed to, like, push themselves to go so far. I mean, I definitely am very proud of you, but I'm not gonna lie, I do not have such fortitude that it's a lot. I even finished the Namazu! Fishing. Oddly enough. I do like the Drake a lot. I like the fact that it can fly now as well. That was a big thing. The Ixion Fate, yeah. Oh, I should have a chance. Well, that's good. I hope so. Like, that's usually the thing. It's never, the Fate's never actually ever going. Like, ever, while I'm online. I just don't have that luck. Which, I got lucky enough with, doing the Odin shit to get the barding. The Fox I wasn't so lucky about with either, but the rewards, How did your character die? That Rathalos, damn it! You gotta love this one though. This thing goes like 1,000,000,000 miles an hour. You don't know what song it is? On the buck? The chair. Honestly, this is the greatest thing in this game so far that I've ever felt the accomplished. It definitely makes you feel accomplished. If I had Rathalos, I'd feel that way too, to be honest with you. But man, Fenrir really is one. Like, to get 1,000,000 MGP, I'm gonna feel the same way, kind of, eventually when I finally get to 2,000,000 to get that cactar. I know it'll happen. I mean, look, I'm literally just not that even far, 612,000, and the Kupo Cur is like 750,000, and that's already 3 mounts from the But, I mean, that's literally 3 of the mounts that I have already accomplished, soon to be 4. I mean, it would only be crazy to think I wouldn't get the chair or the 2 million mount. Oh, I just realized something. I need to edit the party finder really quick. I don't even have like a reason. I just thought about it. It's like, it took that person a long time to get in here. I wonder what's up. And then it occurred to me, I was like, oh, yeah. That is actually, the Christmas mount is one of the most underrated ones I think this game's ever had. I'm so glad I was playing when they actually released it. Definitely an underrated mount. I wish the panda had something that it threw too. Like, that'd be amazing. The mount's not great with a skirt. The world visit system's nuts. It really is, you know? It's cool to actually be able to see everybody on screen, on the stream, in the game. That's a lot to see. Not enough. I could go red mage. I didn't actually get the egg mount, unfortunately. It wasn't, let's see, I think I was a year or 2 late for it, unfortunately. That's true. It's your only dog? Really? I can't really say much. I've only got 3. I've got Byaku, Suzaku, or not even Suzaku, Lakshmi. I'm thinking of old Rez over there. Byaku, Lakshmi, and Susano. It's like the only few that I actually have, these 3. I wish I had more. It's easier said than done. That I don't have. The old Ozma. Ah, man, when you realize there's so many mounts in the game and you want them all. It's the same way with minions, though. So, did anybody have some cool stuff happen today? Whoa, what the fuck? Please log out before the maintenance. Holy shit, we're about to hit maintenance? What? Emergency maintenance will be performed on all worlds at 12 a.m. Oh, okay. It's like... it's Pacific timing, so I still got like 2 hours. God, that guy saw it, he was like, oh, well, I guess I shouldn't be here. Maybe they're gonna fix it. I hope they do. You can't take me alive! Behemoth. That is a classic mount. Very awesome. Much like Midgar Somar. Oh, he's back. Now, folks, it's all good, Chaz. Hey, I'm definitely glad that you had the chance to get in here tonight. How you prop up the rapier on the mammoth? It's just chilling. It looks like, I imagine that's what Lalafell look like when they're just like, you know, chilling, watching TV and shit. I do not have this one. It's like that one that I've never had the luck of seeing it drop. Also, trying to get through Palace of the Dead's always been just a very particular nightmare, trying to get to the final floor. Is that your chocobo? What barding do you have on? I rarely mount my chocobo. Like, it's like literally a once in a blue Mew type of thing. You know, isn't it a little racist that we can, and I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it, it's a little racist that we can, you know, dress up our company choco, but not our black chocobo. Like, yeah, now you get it, you see it. Like, why does this one get clothes? Why does this one change colors? But yet we got this guy. You can't do anything with him. He's just here. I mean, granted, he looks badass as is. I'll give him that. But, come on now. Square, if you didn't see that one coming, who the hell do you have in your regional department? That's all I'm saying. Red Mage barding, nice. That's definitely how you looked when you're watching TV. Yeah, that's how I saw it too. Just like the good old, I ain't doing shit. Legs way out there. As far as they can go, fully stretched. Huh. I really thought I'd be able to get in her car. Request meld? I didn't even know that was a thing. Hey, meld this for me. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. I feel ya. All good. All good, Ori. No doubt. You and the flying Nimbus over there. All good to AFK. Is that full party? That was full party. We gotta wait on this random red mage here who oof needed to relog. It's full party though, it's a good thing. I got the perfect thing to do. I'm gonna get super quick. Good deal. They're back. I'm back. Let's ready check. You'll start working on this character again so you can actually do stuff. That sounds cool. Sounds really cool, Ori. I'm always down to run stuff like Minato is actually on a whole other server. Rez here helps out with a lot. They actually both help out with quite a lot. Definitely. Even this random tank, Kami the Paladin. I've actually been in a lot of stuff with Kami here. Yeah, I'm always down to run stuff with people. You know, as long as it's not a crutch. I mean, that is a big thing. A really big thing, always, like, you know, it's definitely not a bad thing to say, like, at all. And I'll elaborate, definitely. The thing is, like, when I say, like, a crutch is, like, I don't mind to help out somebody with a clear, but it's evil for somebody to jump in on a party that doesn't know how to do something. And I'm not saying this in any way. I would love to have you in a party. I trust you. I trust you. But, man, it does happen, though. It definitely does. People just join in wanting some good, quick clears and stuff. Tricked you! We're doing you a Jimbo! No. I wouldn't do that. Isn't it crazy, though? Oh, shit. Yeah, don't do that one. Isn't it crazy, though, that, the Great Hunt is still a high-end duty. But this isn't anymore. The Great Hunt is, though. Just that they've locked that thing behind a big wall. But yeah, I'd love to have you in here, Ori. Honestly, I've played so much content with Rez, Minato, Zombie, Oh man, Steven. I could go on and on and on. Mira, the regulars, the people who've been here for a long time, the people who've watched, helped out with the channel in a lot of ways. For Snake Boy. Hey, I feel you though. I thank you for that. You know, I thank you. Definitely. I like the mindset that you've got there, Zombie. But I feel like you're one we can trust too. I wish we could help you get that clear so you could start farming it with us. If you wanted to, or at least help you get your clear. Which is something I don't mind to really do either. It's one of those things, if I ever try to help somebody get a clear, I would rather know ahead of time rather than midway through the fight. It's like, okay, is this really a farm? Me and Minato got that C on lockdown. What in the monkey is this person wearing? What is this? I've never seen this ever on a character. What is this? Flaming horns? Is she Hellboy? Is there an Ifrit? Like, you got some fire feet? What the hell? It's cool looking shit. You don't like snake carry people either? You've cleared basically everything up to O11S. Nice. I mean, I wish I could have gotten a better parties. That's a cool thing that I do like, though, about this world visiting system. Sometimes I had, like, with Savage content, I've had a really hard time, like, trying to find people who actively like to do it. Like Minato does and Judo does, a few others here and there. But I get it. It's harder content, so it's really, aggravating, to say the least, to try to farm or even try to, like, get through to try to get clears on. But that's one of the things I can actively say about the world visit system. Like, I feel like it'll really help that out a lot with trying to get parties together to get Savage content clears. Maybe not so much right off the bat, but literally as things roll on and roll forward, closer we get to, like, Shadowbringers and onward into Shadowbringers, I can definitely see how it's going to be a lot more useful from that standpoint. Trying to find parties and stuff like that, and, you know, just content like that in general. Ooh, do I got it on me? I got it on me. At least it seems like the group we've got going on so far is pretty decent.
This is far from over. Tremble before true power.
You and your true power. You crazy coot. Ah!
None can match my might.
Oh man, I'm so excited for Days Gone this weekend. I'm really hoping I actually have work off this weekend so I can still do Final Fantasy XIV and some Days Gone. But at the exact same time, you know, if I've got to choose one or the other, we've got no new content really coming this weekend for 14 or anytime really soon. So I will be, if I've got to make the choice, got to be doing Days Gone this weekend. But I'm so stoked for it. I really am. Man, the game, I've been pumped. Super pumped. Anybody else in the chat excited for Days Gone? Literally just a few days away. I'm so excited.
You know where to run.
Oh man. Seiryu loves C. He creeps on this spot. Creep, creep.
You brought this upon yourself. Beg not for mercy.
You don't even know what that game is? What? It's just a story derivative, story driven, post-apocalyptic zombie survival game that's coming out this Friday. I'll be starting it probably Thursday night. It's a short game, honestly. It's when I say story driven, you know, it's kind of the hint upon that, and I mean, it's gonna be a good game, like a good 5-star game. But it's gonna be kind of like God of War, a game that, or like Until Dawn. It has a strong narrative. It's gonna come to an end. It's gonna have a lot of good gameplay, but it's not that long, kind of thing. But I mean, I'm still fucking excited for it. It's gonna be so good. I was right the first time. The other players confused me. Pretty much done till Shadowbringers. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the situation we're in into the game. I mean, it's a great game. Loads of content still to actually play, but we're not getting anything in this game until after Shadowbringers real release. Maybe another event, seasonal event of some kind. Son of a monkey. But yeah, nothing too major. No more new thoughts, that's for sure. Fuck. Dead as fuck. Okay, maybe not. Thank you, Minato. I'm thinking, hopefully. I was looking up at his hands. Those fucking hands. I'll be blunt. I like this fight a lot. I've read it a lot. But I'll be blunt. They could have gave us a better indication than this giant's hands in the air, in which order what they're gonna like throw his next attack. The delay doesn't help. Sometimes I just wish I had a good solid 25 minutes with the guy in the localization department. Like, as far as like some things in like battles, some things that are said within game and game context, it makes me wonder, it's like, where did you really think that was gonna go? I mean, it's always good, don't get me wrong, but there's certain points in anything where I can always look at it, I'm like, it could have been done differently. I know it was the easy benefactor wasn't the one they weighed in heavy on, but more convenient tends to make more sense and be a better use of word or terminology. Static called the Slam Medic Big Chungus. It feels like a big chungus. So does that if you do it wrong, which I know, I literally know how to do it. I'm just paying terrible attention mid-rant style. You're wrong, I got a good spot over here on C to go to. We're at a scary point in this fight because we are at both close to, yeah, we're at Enrage right now. That is it, that big boy Enrage about to hit us. 3%, we're not gonna get it. 2%, not gonna happen. I hate to be the negative Nancy, but if we do manage this, it is... I didn't think it would. It was just not gonna happen. Ugh. A few of those, I had a few too many deaths right there too. So a little of that was on me and low DPS. Standard. Not wrong there. Oh! Wolfus coming in! Oh! My 2 cents! Cashed in! If only we would have timed that perfectly. And then all other, like, 5 people would have just, like, said, the audacity. The audacity. The lapse. Can you follow a character on this game? I think you can. Let's say how far of the extent my character will go on your follow. Right over there to that rail and right back around. He got stuck again. There's emergency maintenance in like an hour. Who are you right now? Emergency maintenance. I keep forgetting it's not high in duty. It's fucking with me. It actually fucks with me even more still that, hey look, we made it all the way to Riz's place. It's right here, right on the left. Riz's home. I think it's funny how it's directly diagonally across from the Free Company house, but if you run around the outer ring of the Free Company house, not only is it the Faust, like, or the Goblet, not the Free Company, well, either way, it still works. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things that was so complicated for me to find, but once I'd actually mapped the Goblet up here, I can get there so quick. Plus, it's like the only place with like an orange rooftop. Makes it that much more easy to find. Who are you, chicken person? You were in the wrong circle. Who is chicken person? I gotta know at this point. Vic! Oh wait, no, it's not Vic. Ah. Okay. Maintenance guy. You lived there for like years. Lavender bed. I mean, well, really with lavender beds though, I could see there, the old Free Company house actually, it's a long story, but the old Free Company house actually used to be in, the lavender beds. And, it was in a decent location-esque. The only thing about it really, as far as that goes, was the mapping of the place. There's not really a lot that stands out at the Lavender Beds, really at all. Which isn't to really say the same with the Goblet. Like, the Goblet, it runs like a clock. Like, it's a weird thing. But as far as the architecture goes, it's just like a fucking... just like a fucking clock. Like, oddly enough, as simple as that sounds, it's very true. Like, just like a clock. And, if you just work kind of like, I guess you could say clockwise around the outer ring of the Goblet, and work your way inward, almost like a spiral, it's really easy to find most things, like, honestly, even as far as, like, personal homes. Luckily, Rez and I are, the Free Company house and Rez's place are very simple spots to find, luckily, but at the exact same time, Rez's place isn't. And one way I actually found that, you know, again, really locating it was definitely running clockwise around the outer ring, which is a fun fact. Just a cool fun fact for the Goblet. Architecture. You love Lavender Beds. There's just nothing going on there for me that it's just like the Goblet, the best place to look, or the way I'll look at it anyway. When I imagine the Goblet, which is a good reason why I actually love that we're there in the Free Company, it's just, one is the gigantic pool, two is the hot tub thing. Yeah, kind of irrelevant. I mean, it's a video game character, but compared to like let's say like the Lavender Beds, it, literally comparing night and day, you know, there's a spot with a lot of stuff to look at to something where, but another thing, is the whole, it's kind of like Shirogane, you know, Shirogane versus the Goblet. Shirogane's gonna win, it's the beach. But, I mean, it's like the, that whole thing. Well, I don't know. I see that. Shirogane, you realistically look at it, you ask me what I prefer. The beach is cool, the breeze, very beautiful. I'd rather swim in a pool, though, where I can trust it. So, I guess that is another preference thing. I was gonna say that with Shirogane, but can't really make that comparison. But I feel ya. I mean, everybody's definitely always gonna have their preference with some stuff. There's just nothing really that stands out there to me. Like, kind of like the subdivisions, I feel the same way about that. Nothing bad against them either, it's just nothing really stands out. I can see how it'd be very easily set to get lost into as well. The garden feel of it, I feel you. Honestly, I feel like a big thing with that with me is literally if I look at the Lavender Beds, I could literally relate to the area that I live in very easily, actually. I mean, I live in northwestern Georgia. A lot of people still have home gardens. My grandparents, a big thing. I actually grew up doing this real-life gardening and stuff like that. So when I you know, it's a big thing with playing Final Fantasy XIV. I don't only play for enjoyment or just the streams. I do a little escapism, you know. I'll admit to it. I mean, I love the escapism of video games. It's a great thing that we can all use for therapeutic things in the future that we live in now, which is an awesome thing to be able to say as well, you know, be that as it may. That, you know, how do you, you know, deal with wanting to escape sometimes? You know, just pop in a fucking video game. So that's a really cool thing to actually look at, but I've grown up in areas that's literally, I can go see a waterfall literally right now if I wanted to. I could go out in the forest and rummage around. I grew up making gardens in real life. So I guess a lot of it to me is just like being literally acquainted with an area in something that I already kind of like subjectify to escapism. It's hard for me to really pull that into and have the same feel. As for the goblet, perchance, like there's like 2 pools around this area, and again with also bringing up oh shit, how did I forget the name? The beaches, Shirogane, I think. Anyway, but yeah, I mean that's a big thing. I can't really relate to those areas, so it really helps out with like the escapism. But like, if I'm dealing with something where I basically am just like playing with a simulated version of the place that I already live, which isn't the case with the Lavender Beds, but I mean it's kind of the feel that I get out of that, I guess you could say. Damn, that is no bueno. But I feel you know, if you're already not used to like that like normalized setting of life, I feel like you could really get the escapism out of something like that without having to go out or something like that. You live in the desert? I could see that too. I actually like the goblet a lot, just because of how broad, how vibrant it is, how vivid it seems. Life, like you look at the goblet and you think life lives there. Things happen there. There's like let's go back to like the subdivision. You would feel the same way, but the thing that separates the goblet and the subdivision is like the vibrant colors, the summer inviting colors that the goblet actually have. I love. But you know, it's just me. You know, not everybody is ever gonna feel that way, which is the greatest part about playing an MMO. You know, we're literally allowed to have our preferences. There's just some kind of hate going on right now. I'm gonna have to take a restroom break. I hate to, but sorry with your rando 10 seconds. I'll probably die, but it's gotta happen. I'll be right back. So, I've been wondering, well, like, Seiryu not being on, like, the high and duty, you think anybody's, like, duty pondering this shit. Nobody likes the mists. You don't like La Nausea in general? You do like a lot more than the mist. Were the pulls not always at the goblet? Damn. There's a history to the goblet I don't know about. New housing for district in 5.0. Yeah, actually, there was rumor, something they were talking about just the other day. It's something a lot of people have asked for already. I think it's like Heaven's Word housing. I think's very heavily hinted at right now. I want to say like people wanting housing in the snowy areas of Ishgard and shit like that. Don't like 100% me on that, but I feel very positive that's very heavily hinted at the 5.0 housing. With the whole implementation of the rebuilding or restoration of Ishgard, I feel like the actual Ishgard housing is a big thing they've hinted at very heavily right now. And again, you know, you got a grain of salt me there. I'm speaking out of assumption from what I've heard and what I think I've heard. But, yeah, I mean, it really does look like that's more of the direction, especially with the restoration of Ishgard coming into play. It only makes sense because, I mean, you can't really call it restoration if it's already a full-scale town. Like, they say in restoration, you got, like, one slum. What are you restorating out there? So, that's kind of the way I guess I'll look at it right now. I don't know, but we'll see. Saeed, hello. Welcome back. Glad you could join us. Yeah, you know they were talking about that. Hello, beautiful people. Yeah, Saeed, hello to you as well. Pools were added in 4.0 when they introduced swimming. Really? That is awesome. I didn't actually know that. So how was your Tuesday, or how is your potential Wednesday going for you, Saeed? Which it's also Wednesday for me. It's 2:01 a.m. I got like maintenance in like 59 minutes. Can't wait to join us. That sounds fun.
Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies. Stubborn fools. This is far from over.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Whew. That was close. So far, so good. 8 a.m. in Egypt. Nice. I love time change, time travel. Which, it's not really time travel or a time change. The thing is, just the differences in the placement of the sun between us. And because of that, it causes such an exponentially large difference in time. And I love that. I love it so much. It's one of those things lost in culture. We all appreciate each other's languages, food, religion, culture. But time, oh man. That's the real OG. I wonder why they say please log out before then. Like, always get kicked. It's one of my favorite things to play till the end of maintenance or play till maintenance actually begins. Wait for it to click. That would be cool if we can time travel. Oh yeah, it would be cool. The only flaw with time travel that I could actually see would be the people trying to fix everything that they messed up. Of course we'd all want to. It'd be like the first like go-to. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that last week. Let's change that. Well, that would no longer be an option with time travel. So you can think of how really convoluted and one-sided some people's time perception could really become. But I feel you. I definitely see the substantial benefits from it. That would be pretty awesome. Especially those random times where you regret something you said. You're like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. We're getting there. 47%. If we could keep it up a little bit, maybe drop a little bit more DPS in here, we'll definitely get that clear. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Saeed. I'll literally get right to that comment. So much shit literally hit the fan all at once right now. I am just trying to fathom what the hell I need to do. Okay, we're at 29. Oh man, I'm about to get slapped. Maybe not. Good deal. one thing you're concerned about, if you buy the game, reach level 70, would you be able to get your max item level and farm stuff? Like, what would be farming? Honestly, like, let's say you bought the game right now, and you wanted to get to level 70. There's two ways you could do it. If you wanted to grind to level 70, it's a long grind, a lot of story you can play through. It's definitely worth it, I might add on top of that. Definitely worth it if you do so. But if you don't, and you want to maybe get on current gameplay, they actually have an option within the game where you can buy these things called jump potions, which help you actually skip a portion of the story to the, well, more, modern, if not connected, part of the story where we are now. And also they have these things that called jump potions that will also help you get your character up to max level, up to par with everybody now as well. So that's an option out there. But let's say you wanted to get to 70. Well, Shadowbringers is coming out in less than 2 months. Well, basically, we'll say 2 months, because we got May, then June. So in 2 months, we actually have Shadowbringers coming out, which is going to eliminate a lot of that grind. It's actually going to initially pick up the whole bringing the story back together kind of thing. But there's a lot of stuff you can do after 70, before 70, and to be honest with you, either or as far as farming or grinding goes, as in this game, it's really not that bad. Lots of people are willing to do content with you. It's usually not too bad to try to find anybody. And on top of that, did we literally just 1% again? 1% a fucking again. What the fuck? It's this, I hate to say it, it's gotta be the red mage thing. Like, if it's not the red mage thing, I don't know. That's, I don't know. 1% twice in a row. I'll go again, though. Too many dead. That's also a thing, you know. Gotta pick up that DPS. Like, one way to look at it, Saeed, like, for this thing that we're running here, this is an in-game content, type of, boss fight. It's called a trial. We're actually here just doing it for the fun of it. The reason we're all doing it is just because of his loot is so hard to get, and he drops an extremely rare mount. So that's what most of the farming in this game really is. There's a lot of it that you gotta do, in order to, like, get to certain agreements into the game, you know, like certain counterparts, but like for the most part it's usually for something kind of optional, kind of cosmetic type of deal. Something like that. Too many casters. That is the thing, we're all casters. As far as DPS goes, we got like no melee DPS. I mean, red mage really doesn't count. I know they have rapiers, but definitely doesn't count. Paladin stays in tank stance too long. Ah. No bueno. Maybe I'll come to terms with it soon enough. We don't have much longer on here anyway. Bah!
This is far from over. Tremble before true power.
The power.
None can match my might. Flesh of my flesh. Show them their folly.
Did I pre-order Shadowbringers? I haven't yet, but I will. Honestly, we still got till June 28th, I think, until the actual pre-play. I'm one of those last-minute guys when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I'm always planning ahead for something else that's coming up. Like, one good example is Days Gone. It's a PlayStation 4 exclusive that's actually coming out this weekend. That I've actually had my eyes on for like the last 3 years. That I'm actually going to be streaming pretty much partially through the week and over the weekend. I'll probably end up beating it before then. Before the weekend's actually over. We'll have to see. I don't really know the actual length of the game. But, like, that'll be a thing I actually do this weekend. But, Shadowbringers is a definitely done deal gonna happen. Will be on the pre-play of it all as well when it happens. I'm not there. And no, I don't have my pre-order just yet, but I promise. It'll be very soon when it happens. Mainly what I'm really trying to do is kind of like waiting with the YouTube revenue to kind of like build up a little bit to kind of like pay for it itself. That way, it kind of like helps me out quite a bit that way. I would go into more of an explanation on how that works. It's way harder than it sounds. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what I'm waiting for right now. Just, like, the outside funding to kind of, like, pick up just a tad bit and kind of, like, help me out and pay for it, itself, instead of me having to actually drop my actual funds, for my real life onto it. Which is a cool thing to be able to say, and hopefully it works out the way I'm thinking it will, and it looks like it is so far, which is a good thing, but yeah, that's the only reason I haven't just yet. We'll definitely get some pre-order on Shadowbringers down before long, though. Definitely want in on that pre-play. I was there with Stormblood. Would love to be there with Shadowbringers as well. Even though I was only vaguely there with Stormblood, I wasn't up to terms as far as like being up to par with the story yet. So more so there in spirit. I had a few rewards I got to reap a little bit. We're at 44. Hopefully we can get there. I'm sure we can. I mean, obviously, I know a few of us can, but with this party, hopefully we can. Hopefully we can.
Tremble before true power.
Man, that was a lot to do all at once right there. Whew. 34%.
Flesh of my flesh. Show them their folly.
Oh, the folly. Getting horror flashbacks from what? Sounds horrible. Ah!
Flesh of my flesh! Show them their folly!
Ah!
Beg not for mercy.
%14. It's definitely picked up this time around. 11%. Gotta pick it up just a little bit farther, and we'll have that clear. Well, not clear, but clear for the knot, per se. 9%. 7%.
Upon yourself! You've nowhere to run!
5%. 4%. 3%. We're almost there. 2%. 1%. This is it. Good deal. Good deal. Stormblood launch for Blunt Savage, yeah. I feel like it'll happen again with Shadowbringers as well. There'll be that one quest that's hidden behind like some kind of cutscene, and then an initial like party break. I know that's the initial reason why they did the world visit system here. It's to kind of like break that. I don't think it's gonna help. I really don't. Dropping like bricks out here. You know, I kind of feel like they potentially made it worse in some areas, like Gilgamesh, RIP! Gilgamesh was already a bad server. People that can actively go to Gilgamesh whenever they want now, oh, not gonna work out for the better. Bluntly put, I know it's not gonna work out for the better. And we lost a tank and a healer. We got maintenance gonna hit us in just a little while. Man, I could probably do one more. I don't need to, but I could probably do one more. If we can make it. We'll see. I'm going to take a very quick restroom break. I'll be right back. Cool. Cool. Got us a healer. Okay, so let me ask this question. This is a good question to ask. Rez and Minato. We've had some decent luck. Never considered you could buy your Seiryu weapon. Yeah, actually, at this moment, you know, you got the 10 totems. It's definitely an option. But it's also a thing, let me tell you. If you're saving for that mount, it's gonna set you back. But although, I got lucky, I got Mon. It wasn't too big of an issue. Honestly, I could see that if you wanted to actually get that go and help your item level out just a tad bit. It's definitely an option now. But what I was gonna say, like, actively between us all, we've got a lot of clears. We've been in parties a lot. How many totems do you two have? Like, I've got 29. How many do you have, Minato and Rez? Like, what is the amount of totems that you've actually racked up now? I'm about to hit 30, and hopefully we do if we can get this next tank. But it's so insane to me to think in those fathoms as far as numbers go. That's a lot of clears. I mean, it's no 99, literally 69 to go to get the fucking mount, but no doubt. I mean, that's some kind of feat. 14 for Minato. Then it had to wait to buy the mount yet. Really? So even if you get... They already took it. That is insane. They already took it out of the high-end duty, but didn't even add the option with 99 totems to buy the mount yet. That's... Honestly, Square, what are you doing right now? I know we're getting close to Shadowbringers, but who's out there saying, yeah, you know, Rathalos is still high duty. It's been out for like 3 patches now. 4 if you count these modern patches. And, you know, we're just gonna, like, leave it there in the high-end duty. Nobody else is gonna try it. Had none now, had 20. Black mage or red mage weapons, nice. Well, at least you got that. That's a really good thing to actually have. It's a really good weapon. Even I'm rocking the Seiryu weapon right now as we speak. It's 395, got some damn good stats. Pretty good weapon. Especially if you're not rocking the you know, cough, Eureka weapon, that is. Yeah, it's definitely a great weapon. Fuck Eureka. Oh, no sugarcoat in that one. Just, that's how I feel. The 390 to 400, that's good. But you have to have it's not the Shellic and it's not the other thing. You really gotta grind out to do the current raid system to do that. Also a nightmare. Like, at this moment, like, I'm almost at the point of just not even trying to get new gear. Like, we're at this point in the game, we're not getting new content. Like, that's set in stone. We're not getting any new content. So people trying to get that top tier gear, I get it. You know, we're right here at the next expansion, so I get it. But at the same time, I literally am saying the exact same thing to you that you could say to me. As for the standpoint argument, like, the standpoint argument would be, yeah, we're right here at the next expansion. Cool, it's like, I'm already gonna be able to do everything in the next expansion now. Like, as of now, as soon as Shadowbringers drops, my character is up to par. So, getting any better gear, I see how he can, like, cut some curves, do some better damage, helps with DPS along the way. Literally keep a lot of enrage from happening. Very awesome. Very awesome. I agree with you 100%. See that, get that, understand that. Reality's coming in on you here from Tumbles. Oh, the good old goddamn reality from Tumbles that I like to pour in here. There's people spending like countless fucking hours doing Fates in Eureka right now. I mean fucking countless hours to get that extra 1%. That extra 1 fucking percent on their item. That I'm gonna be blunt with you, it really doesn't make that big of a difference. Like, if you suck, I don't care how good your shit is. If you suck, you suck. You can have the best shit in the game. If you suck, you suck. You're not doing any good. And I'm not saying everybody sucks. That's not that implementation. Don't take that right off the bat. I know. Sounds blunt, sounds terrible, sounds horrible. Right off the bat. Here's the get-go of it over there. Not many people are gonna be there or are even willing to even want to go through the grind, to even try to get to that tier that what you are now to go into this next level of the game, which is literally, as soon as it drops, is outdated. That's my big overarch thing. I mean, it's like pre-outdated gear. It's like, it's the biggest trick of any MMO, like, executive sitting in the seat. It's like, how do we keep them playing with no content, with new content coming up? Oh, let's give them something to grind for. Okay, let's end the grind with something powerful that's just not easily accessible in the game. But let's not tell them that it's going to instantly become outdated upon release of the next event. One of the bigger reasons why I'm not even trying to do it. The content itself isn't fun anyway. Like, it's not. I'm a big escapism here for fun. Not about that trying to, like, put myself... Like, I don't want to walk through mud when I got an escalator sitting right beside me, if you know what I'm saying. You slap everyone? She really does. She slaps me all the time. Just got your jacket? Need your weapon? Then you're done. Nice. Have enough time to do Rabbit Aster? Maybe. Maybe if you really try. Like, we got 28 minutes until maintenance. I hope we can actually get this clear in here. I mean, we're on a timer anyway. We got like 10 minutes. Hopefully we can. But oh man, I really hope we do. And also, don't hate on me for my ideology when it comes to, like, some of the things where I think about. I'm a very, very specific person where I like to put my thoughts, and my ideology takes a lot with my theocracy. I'm just one of those guys that like to wonder, and I'm very realistic as well. And I guess it's, like, statistics and numbers, and that's a big thing when playing an MMO. But the ones that like to play around with this, like, to use it more firmly is to compare it to World of Warcraft, where World of Warcraft, if you had to grind for something, the item level, was, I mean, like it is in here, I mean, it's like the base thing, it's not the real thing, it's the stats. Well, in World of Warcraft, it's not just stats, those stats are substantially differentiated, where here in 14, to be honest with you, they really aren't. They make the lag to want to grind versus the capabilities of what you can actually access very one-sided, and that's on Square Enix. I mean, it really is. It's like, you know, who's gonna really try to grind that much for something when they can just, you know, kinda wait a little while and not have to worry about it. I could go into further with that, but I mean that's the bigger basic one to really use in this scenario. Oh, well, key. Honestly, I really hope we make it through this one, but with maintenance actually popping in 26 minutes, if we don't make it, I'll try again. What the fuck? But a bigger thing is, though, if we do get the clear, it's gonna be my last one for the night. It's getting pretty late. not willing to grind at this point. That's exactly how I feel, Zombie. Honestly, I don't know how, I really don't even know how I would have felt being there upon actual, yeah, I don't know how I would have felt about it, like, on initial release of it either, like, even if I stuck with it, like, I never along the time of Eureka liked that system, like, constant fates and grinding farm parties for those fates. Like, I only see the disaster. I don't really understand where the devs actually saw where that was the better point of view to really, like, try to go through. I don't know, it's just me. I think very realistically, I just when I see the devs' point of view on that, I don't think I'm ever really gonna get it. I wouldn't agree with it. I mean, look at us now. Like back when the whole Eureka thing had first launched for Stormblood, I remember what I'd said about it. Okay, we're close to Shadowbringers now, and literally everything I said about it has been true, has become true, and hasn't changed either. Like, not saying I predicted the future, not going at that route, not at all. All I'm saying is, the devs for Square Enix sometimes, I want to know, like, who is really calling those shots out there. Like to do the dungeon thingy, but, oh well, I feel ya. What's the dungeon thingy, actually? I gotta know. I might know exactly what you're talking about, and the curiosity inside of me actually doesn't know if I really do or not, so I would like to know what you're talking about. We're getting there, 62%. Hopefully we get another clear here.
You brought this upon yourself.
59%.
Beg not for mercy.
Think of how much better it would go if we didn't have a shit ton of red mage like the other two. Oh, well, it's still 3 actually. I didn't know Rez was still, I thought he was black maging at the moment. But, gotta say it, like, we'd be getting that, the LB3 just a tad bit faster. Oh, man. Well, just the LB in general, not just the LB3, but, just the limit break in general. I mean, either way, it's still all good. It still works out. The power. I need a heal so bad. I hate how that's like not an initial go-to move for like that little thing right there. To get a heal on the person on that. I mean, I get how it's optional, but at the same time, I'd like it would work out so much better if it was just like literally an like initial thing right off the bat. Oh, son of a bitch. Where the fuck did you just cast me from? I'm dead. Again. That fucking resurrection was a spoof, if I've ever seen fucking one. God damn it. It just plays into everyone over and over again. God damn it. That was fucking ridiculous. Balls in Arsenal, whatever you said. Ozma in absolute virtue. My thing with like, I'm not quite so sure if that was a Eureka thing. It just, nothing could have really talked me into any of it. Nothing enticed me enough. So it's the gameplay they chose. Like, if it was actual dungeon-esque gameplay, I would have liked it, but that's not the case. It's literally Fates in Final Fantasy XI gameplay. Like, you took an outdated gameplay that didn't work for an MMO, and it arguably didn't work. I'll give you that. Arguably, it didn't work. Like, I'm bluntly stating this while also stating this very truthfully. Final Fantasy XI is dead as fuck. Nobody's playing it except for Final Fantasy XI fans. Oh my god, hate me right now if you got to. I'm giving you a realization. Open your fucking eyes. Nobody liked Final Fantasy XI. You're either there, you liked it, you had it, you were relevant while its time lasted, or it's nothing. And let me tell you, it's nothing now. People that still play it, the only reason I feel so strongly, bluntly, and passionate about this is because I've had a few people try to get me to play Final Fantasy XI only because fucking Ninja's been doing it and fucking Mr. Happy. And let me tell you, no, I'm not going back in time and playing fucking Final Fantasy XI. That game's outdated, out-graphicsed outdated. Nobody's fucking playing it anymore except for people who liked it in its relevance, who was already a closed group right off the bat in general. So, no, not gonna happen. Bluntly stated. Hate to feel so passionate about it, but that's the thing. You know, as far as like Final Fantasy XI goes, you got a lot of people who are really trying to like commit and do a lot of stuff. But oh man, just going back to do things, and Eureka's a big thing for me as well in this game. It's already, like, if there wasn't already more than half of the game not doing it, then you should already know that it's not good content. Nobody else is doing it. So why would I? You know, especially right here at the cusp of something new. So that's one way I really feel about it. You can't do 11. That's me. Like, literally to play Final Fantasy XI, I'm stepping down in graphics. I'm stepping down in frames per second. I'm stepping down in voice acting. It's literally like trying to get me to do 11 is like trying to ask me to go back in time. It's never gonna happen. You can finish the story from 50 to 70. Yeah, yes, definitely. If you literally want to, Alex, finish the story from where you are now, and I'm not doing another Seiryu run. I'm out. I'm done as well, like all these other people. I'm killing the party. But I mean, I had fun doing it. But yeah, Alex, I definitely, it's not just me believing in you. Honestly, I know you can do it. Like, from the story where you are now, just as long as you could play it correctly and not veer too far off from the path and just stick to the story. Oh yeah, you definitely got it. Definitely. Those hugs! Thank you, Minato. But yeah, I mean, I did a decent on. At least we got a Seiryu clear. Could have been a little bit better, and at least we got Orblood Monastery out of the way. I got enough tokens for a new piece of gear. I'll get it tomorrow. I'm not gonna worry about it tonight. I'm honestly too tired. Pretty fucking hungry as well. And fuck jumping on top of this place or to the fucking Namazu. God damn it, I was going to, but I'm above it right now. I'm just too tired. I'm ready to get out of here. We got maintenance hitting us in like 15 minutes. So, gonna go ahead and call it. They said they were bored with the old way of relics. They did Eureka because they wanted to do something else for the relics instead of just giving them to it. Literally, there's like, hey, you know, we're not gonna be rolling out new content for you anytime soon. So we're gonna give you the most grindy content of all time, which is literally just an outdated version of Final Fantasy XI that already everybody abandoned, and it didn't work for those people either. That's why the community died and the game died, and they're only keeping it alive for like maybe like probably like 15% of its literal life population. So they'll branch it off into this game to make things last for the people they know that will grind through anything and pay for anything to go on in this game, never complain, and then make it even harder for them as they go on to make them grind even further to keep them having things to do so they don't unsubscribe from the video game so they can still pay their employees. That's exactly what you told me in the most blunt of ways. That's the best way to look at Eureka. I can break it down. Eureka was a business standpoint. Eureka was not for players. Oh, you really want to get it on me? I'm not going to do it tonight. But re-listen to the last minute of what I just said. Oh! And I'll get in on it another night here. And I would love to have a very fucking specific night dedicated to breaking down the fundamentals of businessship in MMORPGs. Oh, how crucial and how fucking vivid. I might have my subscription taken away. That's all I'm saying. Like, oh, it would be so bad. I could really break this down for you. From business, economic values, and MMO views. Oh my god. I could rip Final Fantasy XIV to pieces. It's worse than World of Warcraft in so many ways, in some ways. More than I could really get into imagine to really try to break down and elaborate right now. But no doubt, it's worse. World of Warcraft, oh, it's bad in its ways. Let's talk about money in 14. So much worse. So much worse. I love this game. This is the biggest fucking money ball net spiderweb that I have ever encountered in video game history of all time. But I'm gonna get out of here. I've had a fun night. I'm very tired, very hungry. And I really do need to get out of here. Maintenance hits in 12 minutes. So no doubt, I'm gone. This game has so much maintenance, it really does. But think about it, there's like, let's just, you know, 14 million people really playing it, and 4+ million active all the time. You know, that's a big community to appeal to. A lot it has going on, but yes, constant maintenance is a thing. And good night to you as well, Saeed, and cheers. Good night also, Rez. Wonder what they'll do for 1.0 relics. Hope something way better. Something way better than this. This is just, that's stupid. It's stupid. I literally, more people agree with me that it's stupid, and when I say that, that's, honestly, I can't help but facepalm, but say that's even more stupid. Like, when I say that's stupid, and literally there's a following of people that also say it's stupid, what are the devs thinking, again, with the localization and the devs in general? Like, who's calling the shots right now? Like, who are you appealing to? Us or your own relevance? Obviously, their relevance at that point, not us. If the grindier it gets, the more appeal to them it is, rather us. Promise you. I'm gonna stay until the kick. Yeah, the kick's in 11 minutes. I'm not gonna stay quite that long. I'm getting very tired and very hungry, but Zombie, thank you so much. Good night to you as well. And Minato, good night to you. Thank you so much for the help. And Saeed, glad you could jump in here. And good night and cheers to you as well. Alex, glad to have you. And I hope you do actually get that finished before Shadowbringers. I believe in you. I think you can. Definitely. Definitely. And Chaz, glad we could have you in here tonight. And Ori, you as well. definitely. And Ori, glad to see you in the game also. It was really fun, really cool. Steven, always a pleasure to have you, no doubt. And anybody I may have missed along the way, no doubt. I'm going to get out of here. I'm very tired, very hungry. And good night to you as well, Minato. But I am going to get out of here again. I'm just so tired. I'm so hungry. I've had a long day. And I've had a lot of fun tonight. But maintenance is in 10 minutes. And I've got my fill for the night. Thank you so much. And until next time, I'm out of here. Have a great one. I added this song earlier. I actually just want to hear it again. I'm gonna play this stand out the night. Turning the mic off now. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have fun. Till next time. Would love to see you again, all of you. And Saeed, I have loved your coming back into the streams and seeing your presence. It's been awesome. Love every time I can see somebody follow either YouTube or Twitch and keep up the actual following. It's an amazing feeling, and I appreciate it so much, and the receiving it is definitely immenseful and invigorating, and I enjoy it. Thank you so much, and that goes to all of you as well. Thank you so much for everything, everybody, all the donations, all the support, all the help in the game. Till next time, I will be back on tomorrow, but until then, I'm out of here. And hopefully, you know, if you don't do a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, I will be doing Days Gone this weekend. This weekend! No doubt. Jump in on it. It'd be fun. No doubt. Would love to see you. But until then, I'm gone, everybody. Mic out. As in the microphone. I'm gone. Till next time, everybody. I don't do it often, but when I do, I like to jump back in here when everybody's already left the stream. I only have 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 people here. I'll love to get these in there. Just a little chat, a little something. A little something. Or I can say, those of you that stick around, listen to the music. Get it on the chat when you can. First, jump in the Discord. Follow YouTube and Twitch. Whatever circumstances, maybe even get on the outside things like Instagram, or you know, whatever it may be. There's a lot of things where the social media that I'm stretched upon really stretches out there, and a lot of you you'll stick around from beginning to end. You'll show up right at the beginning sometimes. You'll be there right at the cusp of something new. And I really do appreciate you so much. It's something that I could say 1,000,000,000 times over with everybody here. And it would sound sincere, but it would feel so vague. Because I would say it to everybody that popped in. But everybody that's stuck around to this point right here now, it's a very rare moment. A very rare moment. I love to jump in on these too, because it's where I get the least amount of people. And with the least amount of people, I can say that I have the biggest grasp of what I actually have to say on the real. Thank you so much for allowing me to express that, but also having that presence from you to express that upon that. It's an amazing feeling. And somebody that may have stuck around right now, this was a waste of time. Why am I here? But those of you that aren't like that and see it for what it is, there's no music playing. I'm not doing anything. It's the end of the stream. I'm out of here for most people. But for you that stuck around to see what was up with the stream, what was up with the music, what was up with what I got going on, what am I doing, am I really logging off? Thank you so much, really. It just really shows you who follows everything to the full extent, and it really makes you appreciate what you really do, or as for me, it makes me really appreciate what I do and see that it isn't totally just for my own appreciation or for a handful of people with their appreciation as well, but just seeing that overarching point of the people who are just like sitting here right now. I'm not streaming the game. I'm literally, it's at the end. There's no music going. You're sitting here. That's the real, like, where I'm bringing potato, you're bringing potato, we're pounding them together, and we turn them into french fries. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a fun night. Until next time. I can't wait to have you again. Good night. Take it easy and have fun. Good night, everybody. La 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 la. The music has already stopped playing, so I'm making my own up. It's probably horrible and you don't want to listen. You probably already logged off. You're like, what the fuck? But I'm here and you're all out of luck. I don't sound like a duck. I like bacon and I wish it was on everything. If you know what I mean. But the truth about everything is, if we had bacon on everything, we'd probably be really fat. We'd all die from high cholesterol and heart attacks. I realize that these lyrics are so really terrible and nobody wants to listen to them. But you're the few who left your cell phone line. I want to listen to what I do at the end of the stream. And I got nothing else to say. No, I really have nothing else to say. I'm sorry for putting you through that. I'm getting out of here. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have fun. No doubt. Sorry for putting you through that. Good night, everybody.